Welcome back to the vlog. If you're here for the gardening stuff, that will be at the end of this video. I'll be talking about something else first. But for people who watch me stream, I haven't been streaming this week so far until today, but because my ear has been seriously hurting. April 3rd on the Monday, that's when my ear first got blocked, and I thought it was going to unblock itself, so I didn't really say much. And then on Sunday, the 9th, pretty much midnight, becoming Sunday the 9th, my ear started to hurt. And then on Monday, it was just very, very, very painful to realize we had to do something. So the way to because it's not an ear infection, it's a wax thing. Wax has just built up, blocked the ear and putting pressure, so that's where the pain comes from. But extra virgin olive oil eardrops, a natural way to gradually gently soften and remove earwax. So we have that. Well, it was twice a day, but sodium bicarbonate eardrops also helps. It's supposed to dissolve the wax, whereas like the oil dislodges it and this dissolves it. And this feels cold when you put that in your ear, unlike the oil. But yeah, twice a day. But once when I wake up, or I had it after dinner, after lunch, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock. But I had this bicarbonate, and then I had it 10 p.m. when I go and spend time with family, and just put my head on the bed. So twice a day, put some oil and sodium bicarbonate in, and that's supposed to solve the problem. But unfortunately, I'd waited so long and it caused so much pain that I have ibuprofen and paracetamol to numb the pain, because it was extremely painful, certainly on Monday anyways. You can only have three sets of 2 of these, and you're supposed to have maximum of 2 every 8 hours, and with this you're supposed to have maximum of 2 every 6 hours. So yeah, you've got to make sure not to overuse those, because yeah, with any sort of medical treatment, you just don't overdo it. It's always the risk that you take. But anyway, and also when you put olive oil and sodium bicarbonate into your ear, the eardrops and stuff, you have to have your head, this is the bad ear by the way, you're supposed to have your head like that, and then once you put your head up right, you put a tissue over it, so make sure it doesn't spill or goes out down your face, or keep your head sideways as much as possible so it stays in your ear, so as much of it can do its work. That's what it's supposed to do after all. But yeah, that's why I haven't been streaming much this week. I haven't even really edited much either, but yeah, that's the problem that I've had. And apparently lots of people in my family have this problem as well, where they have small ear holes and problems with wax. Something that I'm probably going to have to do over the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to try and go back to the regular schedule and doing the normal stuff that I do now again, because yeah, Sunday I felt in a lot of pain, and Monday was horrible, particularly when I woke up. It woke me up at like 9 or 10. It was so much pain. It's particularly if someone who's not in pain often, it just feels worse. So, but it's hopefully getting better. I can definitely feel it every moment of this vlog, and probably the last vlog as well. It's just, I felt it the entire time. I'm just ignoring how it feels, because it's not painful, it's just really annoying and persistent. So but anyway, thanks for watching the vlog. We'll show you the gardening stuff now. Let's just see that there's lots of white ones that just didn't grow properly. I guess it does make me feel like we haven't done it very well, particularly most of these have fallen down and not grown properly completely. Because look at this one. Look at how like very thinly that's connected to the ground there. Like, that could be either root or just the rest of it that didn't grow properly. She's fallen out. And that one's in a similar position, like the root has gone above the plant itself. The root's almost gone up.
We didn't
there.
plant it deep enough, you think?
It's possible.
Oh. plausible, certainly.
And there's a few on that side that look okay-ish.
Yeah. They've obviously needs to get better, so we'll concentrate on them first. 1-1.
2 compost, 1 soil again.
I'm going 1-to-1 now because gradually you need to introduce them to more.
Or 2 and 2 because it would be very deep if it's 1 and 1.
2 and 2 is 1-to-1.
You want it to be almost full?
Is the ratio, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And sort of twiggy bits like that.
It's been wet all week, so we're trying to beat the rain.
Right.
Don't know if that makes it thrilling or stressful. It's not like sports,
Both.
it's not that kind of thrilling.
Well, gardening can be stressful. I won't deny that. So,
There's 4 potential ones there.
I suggest 2.
Looks like the root's gone underneath on one of them.
Well, yeah, that's showing it's growing. Yeah, look, root ball.
Yeah, there we go. It's gone under.
That's
I
good.
think it's the only one I can see there.
Well, yeah, just the only one you can see doesn't mean that it's the only one that there is. Now let's.
I mean, the only one that's gone through.
The trouble is, extracting these without damaging the root ball.
You need to make sure it's very deep because apparently that's a mistake I've made with a couple of these.
So whack that in there. Oops. The green bit obviously has got to stay above the surface because it's got to absorb the light. Pop that in there.
Yeah, so standing up, nice. And we can fit another couple more in there because we've got quite a lot to put in.
Where's this one? Oh, lovely little root ball that. Whoa! Dropped him. No,
Well done.
It's okay, it's okay.
Just making sure they stand up now.
Well, try and make that hole as deep as possible. Okay. That's a long root, but well, hopefully.
Not substantial yet.
No. But what we do is you curl that round and it becomes a root ball rather than just a root tendril, which is what it is at the moment. Press that down.
Interesting sight. Yeah, we want to make sure
Okay,
they stand up.
that's slightly exposed there. So we just put a little bit more compost in there.
Some of the old compost.
Sure, why
It
not?
works.
We can reuse that.
Yeah, it's good to know that we can.
Okay.
That one's not even covered, but anywhere near enough.
Yeah. Okay, so
Need to push it down more.
yeah.
More.
The more
soil
it
on
grows,
more compost on it.
well, the more it grows, the thicker it gets. So
Did we just put another root in
there's
there?
a bit of
That's a dead
bit
one.
of roots from one of the dead ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
So, okay, so and that leaves us. That leaves us.
It's not even in properly, and it is starting to rain.
Okay, let's speed this up. Here's one here.
Okay, I'm going to put the camera away.
Is that, yeah.
We somehow managed to find 2 more containers in microban. Okay, just move those to make it look like, it's like they're part of the plants, those long bits of grass, they're not. They're just there. Fine with this view. Bad. They're standing up tall, taller than all the other ones have.
Some more stuff.
More compost and soil.
Yeah, a little bit more.
I guess next trip to the garden centre we'll need more soil.
Yeah, we've got a bag and a half of compost. We've only got half a bag of soil.
70% soil, 30% compost next time.
Yeah, maybe 60-40. I don't know. The thing is, these are still quite young plants, and young plants
Need more
need
compost.
more compost. Yeah. So.
And because
Right.
it's been cold, they haven't been able to grow like we want yet.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's a good bunch.
managed to keep the root ball together, which is nice.
Should be easier to plant, that one.
Well, the thing is, you talk root balls, but they're not actually forming a root ball. They're just a root tendril at the moment.
Or a compost ball.
Yeah, but, well, I say it's technically a root ball because it's the roots that are holding it together.
We say a compost ball, perfect ball of compost.
Yeah.
And we have room for like 1 or 2 in the middle.
Maybe 1 if we make it equidistant.
Yeah, we'll go get that one in because we haven't done that one yet.
Yeah. Oh, look at that root. Look at that. That's really nicely, that one.
Yeah, so we need to dig that
a
really
very
deep.
big hole, yes.
Really deep.
Well, not so much as deep as it was wide, so that the root spreads out quite a bit. Okay, so we put that in there, look. Whoops, get out of there. Put that in there, and then we push that back.
All the way, make sure there's no white inside.
Yep. Oh, I think I broke the root. Never mind.
Have you?
We'll put it in the... yeah, I think I felt it go, but let's just try what you've got there. Pop that in there.
You can start a new growth.
Yeah. I'm hoping it will. We'll get a bit of water in a second. Anyway, just a seed husk. Yeah, that's the end of the... That's what's left of the seed.
Oh.
It came out of the seed, so it grew out of the seed and it pushed the seed.
Oh.
The seed casing. See the seed casing there?
I
Pushed the seed. That
there.
little black bit is the seed casing. And it pushed it, so it literally grew out.
Is this one? Is this one tall enough though?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll just leave it a little while. I like that arrangement because there's 5 in there and they're reasonably far apart. Okay, what I will do with these,
Add more compost
a
and
little
soil.
bit more compost.
Mainly compost. The leaning tower of onions,
I think they're onions.
Brussels sprouts, or peppers. I've finally been transplanted.
I think these are onions. I don't know why.
But those ones seem to be doing fine.
I think the long ones are onions, aren't they?
I think
I asked for those to
Because
swap
they're
round
those, so they must be the two
because that
types.
one was going towards the sun, so it needs to. All the plants should be growing to the left theoretically, because the sun will be that side. So we turn this one around.
To the sets over there now, so you'll get a huge arc.
And hopefully on Saturday when it's warm, or whenever it finally warms up, we'll finally get them outside into the main pots. It's just, unfortunately, it's not a very warm April.
we're hoping this weekend.
Yeah, climate change is very, very warm.
Well, they said it was going to be a mini heat wave next week, but it's tapered down a bit again.
Of course it is.
Because that's what always happens.
Because the forecast changes every 24 hours. That's why.
Yep.
This week the weather has been extremely wet, so ultimately some are just growing too tall. You probably saw in the last vlog as well, but yeah, some are too tall, some of them had to be transplanted, and yes, as you saw there, a couple of them were on the floor because the seed was too close to the surface. You need to put, like in the first vlog for putting the seeds in the first vlog back in March. Yeah, you have to put the seeds very deep because if they're too close to the surface they don't grow properly. So that's something that we've learnt, and yeah. And ultimately you need to make sure you have a lot of pots and a lot of small pots where you can put soil in and things to grow, because yeah, it's not been a warm April, so we can't put them outside yet, which normally you'd be able to in April, and it's just really annoying. So, but hopefully soon it will happen. Like Saturday isn't cautiously optimistic, try and sort out the potatoes then, or put some stuff out. It really depends on the temperature. We will continuously check that. But yeah, thanks for watching this vlog. We'll see you guys on a future video, and as always, don't forget your banter.